Good morning, everyone. As I start everything with a prayer, God grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You got to pick up this new Success magazine, a powerful article. If you are an independent artist or just trying to do something to succeed and understand the concepts of business, awesome article. But I got some topics I want to touch on today, which is really important. I'm getting ready to go in and teach class here at our mobile dojo location right here at Lifetime Fitness, our Kids May 37 Skills Scholarship Program. Teaching that here at Lifetime. Been here for, well over 10 years or so. But we back. Been here for a while since COVID ended. But we're going to call this the business of show business. The business of your brand, which is no different than any other brand. Let's remember that. The business of show business, the business of your brand is no different than any other business. It's the same as running a successful martial arts school like we have been doing for well over 29 years. You understand what I'm saying? One of the things that I like to remember and I like to really focus on and not forget as I'm reading this, for me, what we're doing now with the film 1 out of 100, the 1 million scholarships, the urban spirit, it's a new path, but the blueprint is the same. The product might have changed, the team might have changed, but the blueprint is still the same. So we want to understand this blueprint. The business model is the same. Business is business. At the end of the day, you got to turn a profit. No matter what, you got to turn a profit. And when you start off, you might start off not making any money for a couple of years. You might start off like calling in favors and doing all those things. But eventually, the point is to get to a point where you're seeing progress. And that's based upon the systems. If you got statistics on anything that you do, statistics should be a part of every business. If you got statistics and those statistics are revealing to you, because statistics don't lie. Remember one thing, business is not about being emotionally upset or, it's not personal, it's business. You got to keep the two separate. Run a good business that's based upon principles, traditions, and statistics. Then you can have a better personal life and a joyful life. And you can have a great legacy. Your statistics allow you to be able to review things and see what's working, what's not working. And one of the other things that we want to also think about too, the person that's teaching you and giving you this stuff, think about the experience. One of the things about show business for me, WMAC Masters is one of the greatest opportunities of my life and probably one of the most disappointing opportunities in my life because I was upset when this show was canceled. But it was truly a dream come true to be a part of a TV show with Bruce Lee's daughter, being able to learn fight choreography from Pat Johnson, Isaac Florentine, to be amongst one of the biggest and best cast and crew in martial arts history. Hakeem Austin, Mike Chatterundabutt, Richard Brandon, Mike Bernardo, Larry Lamb, Tsunami, Eric Betts, Jamie Webster, Ty Mack. It was so many people involved in this show, man. The list goes on and on, Hakeem Austin, if I didn't mention, Herb Perez, Christine Bannon, Rodriguez, all those people. And that was a great opportunity for me, man. It was a dream come true. Something that I was dreaming about since I was a kid at 6 years old. But here's the thing that I want you to think about. It put me in a position to retire from sports karate. A lot of people don't know this. WMAC Masters put me in a position to retire from sports karate. I was able to now live a comfortable life because I was getting paid. I was able to retire from sports karate and, use what I was getting from that job, that opportunity to expand my business, to break a cycle, to get out of something that wasn't really giving a return on my efforts. But it was a great reward. It was a lot of fame. It was a lot of great experience. It was a great opportunity. It also allowed me to grow my business. I had just came home from jail and the business was new, no loans, bad credit, everything you could imagine. All those things that go along with someone that come from such a situation, everything was against me, man. but I was able to open that school up with $20 and a dream. And, you know, WMAC Masters allowed me to expand upon that business. I was able to allow that business to grow while the TV show allowed me to take care of my kid, take care of my bill for my family, take care of my life, not have to go back to do anything negative and stay on the path, man. So I got a lot of gratitude towards what financially WMAC Masters set me up to be able to do. It also allowed me to build on a childhood dream and make that childhood dream, which is my art, manifest and being able to take care of my family and build a foundation that still to this day, after 29 years, I've been able to take care of my family. I've been blessed to be able to make a living off of my art. You know what I'm saying? There's the art, and I'll never sell out from that. And then there's the business. And thank God for learning the concept of basic business practices. One, from the street, because it ain't no different than what we learn in corporate America, but also Nick, learning from, Nick Kokinis, John Kokinis, Mark Kokinis, learning from some of the greatest, Steve LaValle, Dave Kovar, Master Brown, all these people, NATMA, all those business evolutions that was happening at that time. I was the youngest kid learning from them. It also allowed me to be able to provide a great opportunity and a great, legacy for our family. Me and my wife were able to build on all that stuff. And when we came together, we made it even better. So we truly understand the business of show business, the business of branding, the business of martial arts, the business. I've been teaching since I was 13, running a school since I was 17. My wife been doing it since she was young, so we understand that. The other thing too, and overcoming, certain obstacles that was happening in my life, man, certain bad things that was happening in my life. I was able to overcome those things. All the negative things that was plaguing my, once again, WMAC Masters allowed me the opportunity to break that cycle, overcome, and truly find a new way of living. The path that it gave me was an opportunity to never go back. So I understand that art of business, show business. There's two separate things. You got to protect the art. You got to protect the business. If you don't understand the two, sometimes we get mixed up, in the art, because guess what? Art is fun, business is hard. A lot of times when we first starting out, we'll choose the fun over the hard. But what I realized in business and being a success, what you got to do is choose the hard things first. And then guess what? You'll be more excited about doing the fun things, the exciting things. It's like I learned practicing my kata when I was in competition. They said, because you get so tired in your kata at the end, why don't you practice the last line first and the first line last? Because your enthusiasm and motivation going to carry you over, man. So guess what? When you practice and you approach life like that, what happens is that you have a steady flow of consistent momentum. And we know what momentum creates. It creates success. And once again, being a part of WMAC Masters, I just want to say and I know I said how grateful I am, but I am so grateful for the relationships, the friendships, the experience that I've had, and the things I'm able to give back to other people. So my topic today, once again, going back to this magazine, pick it up, this incredible article. Going back, we're talking about the business of show business. There are two separate entities. The business of branding. And there's a lot more that goes along with that. Me and my wife, we could teach you that. What we do with the Warriors Mindset is teaching you the basics, traditional values with a modern approach, a foundation that can stand through the test of times. Don't forget.